Hello everyone, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 15. And I am just riding around right now. I will go this way. Looking for what would be some good areas for us to log. And I'm doing so in my new vehicle that I just recently purchased. Looks nice inside, doesn't it? Got nice big mirrors. And as you can see, we are actually towing a trailer right now. I don't know if you can tell what it is. We have the timber runner behind us. That's right, I am driving the man truck. Or at least that's what it's called. It's the game's version of a semi-truck. And I'm just having fun driving around. This thing cruises. It handles pretty well too, which I was impressed with. But I think for now we need to cut down some trees back at home, because we have some issues that I've been dealing with when it comes to planting some of our crops now that I combine the fields together. Let's see. Here's my turn. This thing turns so sharp. Now I've been debating. Traffic. It'd be different if they traveled at like the normal speed that a car should. I mean, this truck should not be able to, pass like this as easily as it does. They just kind of get in the way. So I've been debating on whether I turn them off. It's not that hard to do. I'll still do like the whole beacons and flashers and do all that when I'm on the roads, pretend there actually is cars there. But for the most part, I think it's a poorly implemented area of the game. And I'm kind of disappointed that they did that. But, it is what it is. So here we are back home. I'm actually going to drive over here. I think I'm going to put it and park it right here. Oop. So you guys want to see what it looks like? See? Told you. It's the man truck. I got it in green because, it looks good in green. And this is the timber runner, which is a nice big trailer for putting logs on, which is exactly what we're going to do with it. In fact, I sold the previous one. But your question might be, well, how are we going to load this? I mean, it has no claw. And if you're thinking that, you are right in questioning that. But that's why we also have $333,000 waiting for our next purchase. We're going to go under the forestry equipment, and we are going to get ourselves the Scorpion King. That's right. We are going to start cutting logs, cutting wood in style. There she is. Ho ho. It is beautiful. And this thing is just mean. So it has full hydraulic control, turning and everything, which is ideal. We've got a second boom here with extension. We can rotate our center here. Does it just like, oh, it does have a stop. I'm actually glad they implemented that it can't just keep rotating. And when you are ready to cut something, nice. And also we can change the cut length, and we are going to be cutting at a full 8 meters. So, let's take this baby back home. Oh, it has no flashers, nothing like that. Nothing to warn people of the impending doom that they will find themselves in if they decide to meet this. What does it look like from inside? That's kind of neat. And I know there's actually a secondary camera, which is strictly for watching this portion, which is kind of neat. So like I said, today is all about logging. Today we are working with just forestry stuff. Just like watching the hydraulics and stuff. Like I said, we're going to do a little bit at home. And then we have, down by the cows, we have a pretty good sized woods that we're going to be logging out a bunch of. So we're going to get to work on that. Lights. It's got a lot of lights on it. A little bit foggy this morning, but not too bad. I'm thinking I might want to actually move where my truck is, so that's a little bit closer. But for now, we're gonna grab. I've never been quite fond of this lone tree over here. What do you think? Should we get rid of it? I think it would be a good candidate. Let's turn our harvester on. This is where you can kind of situate yourself around the tree. There we go. See how we got that nicely placed on there? And once you have it where you want it, you press X. It cuts off your tree. And now you have a full tree for you to do whatever you want with. Now we are going to take this guy over by the semi. Because I have an idea of how this is going to work. And I'm pretty sure it's going to work pretty well. So this thing's pretty strong. I mean, you can pull trees around with it, no problem. But the cool part is yet to come. So I'm going to come around here. Let's see if I can pull this off. My idea is to have this like this over the top of the trailer. So we're going to have to back up a little bit. There we go. Slide it over the trailer like this. Let's put it right there. Now you'll notice that it gives you another option for X for cut. So we're just going to press X. Oh, looks like we were just a little bit too close, actually. Let's back it up a little bit. We'll cut it through another log. Oh, we almost got it. I guess it's going to be a little bit of a learning experience, but the idea is that we'll basically be able to push the logs in like this by hand, or with the machine. There we go. Now you see how many logs we can get in there? A lot. So we're gonna have to grab some more trees. One of the trees that are giving me a lot of problem are over here. So I'll probably do a bunch of cut stuff here. You know, grab a tree, bring it over, and I'll show you guys cutting them up and stuff, and we'll load this trailer up and see how much logs we can get. Tree number 2 anyway. Well, that worked much better. Oh, I can see some promise in this. This is working quite well. Alright, let's go get another one. I don't like this one either. This one tends to get in my way a lot. There we go. You know you want it. It does help to get it as low as possible before you cut it, because it won't leave much of a stump. Just an idea for anyone who's curious. I just realized, yeah, I have to go this way, because I want to drag it on that side of the machine. Like such. It is important to note that this machine will only work on these fir trees, which are the tall, straight ones. It will not cut down anything else. In fact, it'll tell you that this tree is not capable of being used by this harvester, I think. But it'll let you know. So you still have to do those by hand. But those are kind of a mess anyway, so if you're looking for straight up logging, oh boy. Not exactly sure why she's tipping, but I think it might have something to do with the fact that the log is kind of underneath us. Yeah. See how it's glitching out a bunch? Let's see. Whoa! And like they said, trees can still be glitchy. A little bit. That was really crazy. Okay, so let's try this again. So I'm gonna come up here, line myself up for it. Or at least try to. Got it inside of it. There we go. And we back it up a little bit more. Looks good to me. Let's make a cut. There we go, fell inside. Make another one. And we're good to go. That's only 3 trees in there. And about 4 trees is all I can fit on the other trailer, so we have a long ways to go here. So this is definitely working well. So I think we're gonna have to move now to another portion where I want to get some more trees. Well, I can honestly say this was harder than I thought it was going to be, and I am nowhere near as good as I thought I was going to be. We missed a couple. We'll ignore that tiny little piece that doesn't belong in there. But we've got some logs on here. So I think it's time for us to take off and sell them. I don't know if I can back up or if that log's going to be a hassle for me. Come on, Mr. Log. There we go. Now, I'm not sure if I remember how to get out of here. I'm kind of watching my map. For some reason I feel up is a bad direction to be going. Yeah, I think our path just stopped. To back her out of here. Oh, I thought I was going to be better at this than backing up. You know what? I think we can turn sharp enough. Yeah. That was a lot easier than backing up. Okay, I think... Oh yeah, I needed to take a right here. That was my mistake. Oops. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't foggy out. Oh look, it's the road. We have officially made it. I like driving in the cab. Oh, this is not going to be good. We lost... let's just say we lost 2 logs. And, yeah. Who cares about traffic? Okay, I think we should drive like this. This seems much more on the safe side, because I can actually see what's going on. There's a few trees on here. I think what would be a better plan would be to do a bunch of the cutting like I was doing, but then load them up. Maybe with a big loader or something. I have an idea of what I can use for that. Let's see. What's the best way to go? Because it doesn't really matter, because either way we have to go this direction. Hey, I was totally making a turn there. Other than that, this handles pretty well. I'm happy with how it transports the logs. The 8-meter length like that is a good length for it. Seems to pull well too. Well, we can use this truck to put a big tipper on it. Oh boy. Okay, let's not take the corners at full speed. Probably not a good idea. Slow down here, take a left. Hey. You there, Mr. Log, stay in there. We're almost home. So there's a nice woods right here. I think it would have to be bought with like field number 1 in order to get the rights to log that out. We can check into that. It might be nice to relocate to a closer location. I think I was supposed to take that road right there, that nice easy road. Now here's the thing, have they adjusted the box for the cell zone for this trailer? I don't believe they have. No. So we've technically got like 2 options. I may go into the settings and actually adjust it at some point. But I think I can do it like this. At least I thought I could. Could also like tip this over. There. Let me, how do I want to do this? Okay, I cannot see. Maybe I should just turn around. I want to go back up on this road up here and see if we can get anywhere from up above here. Or just do this. I think this has become a failed mission. Well, maybe we should just leave this here. Or I could log out and come back into the save and see if it fixes it, but I don't think it will. I think we need to harvest our crops one more time, and we need to get ourselves some sort of a loader. So forestry, not so good. I mean, we got the logs down. That's working great. I can cut down a whole bunch of trees, and there's what, at least $100,000 worth of wood here, but yeah, it's not gonna work like this. So I think, guys, this was our next attempt at forestry. Apparently we aren't completely prepared, at least if this is any sign of whether I'm capable of it or not. But we shall get some more equipment, and we will come better prepared, and we'll fix this all next episode. So for that, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, take it easy.